Hey everyone, I'm Camelfish. Today we are diving straight into my favorite area, San Frangelico Cathedral. The entire cathedral area is divided into two main parts. We enter the cathedral starting from the main entrance bonfire. The enemy inside are all infected humanoids. The attack speed is faster than the puppet, changing the overall combat rhythm of the basic mobs. Equipping the Flame Greenstone unlock from Vinini Works to deal with the decay enemies here can really lower the combat difficulty. Heading all the way down to the bottom, we arrive in a vertical space. Fighting enemy inside decay pores add variety to combat scenario. Right in front of us is a ladder, guiding the player upwards. Some simple ascending platforming. The level designer used new range mobs and giant cogs to make the player fight while carefully exploring upwards. During the ascent, there are occasional paths leading downward into exploration routes for collectibles. On the new floor, the game switches up again, forcing you to fight while dealing with the interference of the cogs and range enemies. The level doesn't just keep you endless climbing ladder in these platforming sections either. We step out of the vertical section from the side and continue climbing upwards, dodging the interference of our old friends, the rolling boulder trap. Here we hit our first fork in the road. One of them is the Deadline, which is part of the Trinity questline. Let's continue on the main path. Next is a multiple brawl in the confined space, though the enemies they throw here aren't too tough. Here the cog that was previously interfering with combat from below is used as a bridge to cross to the other side. If you don't explore carefully, it is easy to miss this brazier in the middle. Pushing it down dries up the decay pore at the very bottom, letting you grab a new item. After passing the cog, heading right opens a shortcut that brings you straight here from the first floor. Going through the main doors, we deal with the first elite enemy of this level. This is the second elite enemy with the defensive stance and delay attacks, though it's not as difficult as the shield guy in the Vinini Works. After grabbing the rewards from the elite, we take the elevator down and arrive at the Cathedral Library area. There is an NPC to the left of the bonfire that adds some lore to the story. But as a ruthless grinder, we head straight to work. Walking down the only path on the left, we run into a classic soul-like trap. Fortunately, the damage isn't too high. Thank you, level designers, for your mercy. Then we enter a spacious room. They use a mob with its back to the main path as a bait to trigger a decay liquid trap from above. There are also high damage range enemies on the ceiling interfering with your fight. This simple look room is actually designed with 3 layers. However, the bottom layer is just for grabbing a treasure chest, following the path upwards. The path guides us to the central area of the library, where the compact rhythm starts to shift by incorporating decay pores. Both staircases here are blocked, and the path you see through the main doors is obstructed by the collapsed debris. So, we take the path on the left. Following the path takes us up to the second floor again. Here we encounter the second elite enemy. Its attack speed is insanely high, making it very difficult to rely on perfect guards to win. The best strategy is to keep your distance and kite it. After defeating the elite, we find an elevator. Following a long wait, we reach the cathedral balcony and unlock a crucial feature, trading boss weapons. Going back to where we found the elite, we head up to the 3rd floor, moving past the collapse section. There are 2 paths. Let's check out the small room opposite us first. There's just a basic mob inside. You can grab an item needed for an NPC here. It's an optional detour that doesn't affect completing the level. Heading back to the fog, we take the other path. We knock over the brazier to burn away the decay pore. This gives us a direct route to the bonfire to rest and regroup. But if you just jump down here, it's very easy to miss the shortcut to the bonfire. I wonder if there's a better way to guide players down to open the shortcut first. Next up is the boss fight. This boss features a two-head design facing two completely different attack patterns, feel really fresh. The first time I fought this boss, it took me 40 minutes. Looking back, there aren't any exceptionally hard moves to deal with, but it still took me however. The design of these two cathedral levels is practically flawless. Each takes about 15 minutes to clear, and I've thought about it for a long time without finding anything to nitpick. With that said, we won't try to forcefully break that sense of elegance today. Instead, let's carefully analyze exactly what makes the design of these two levels so good. First off, the verticality of the first section. The first great design choice here is their two giant crocs. On the lower levels, they act as an obstacle interfering with the player. But on the upper levels, they become platforms that help the player reach their destination. One mechanic, two completely different functions. The second great design choice is that the level isn't just constant platforming across dangerous, hollowed-out gaps. In the middle, the path actually guides you out of the vertical section, allowing you to complete a portion of the combat on a solid, flat ground. Finally, you pop up from the side and return to the top floor. After experiencing the pacing of this level, as a player, I found it's absolutely fantastic. Lastly, the second section. The overall framework of the second section is incredibly well done. The entire level is a cross-shaped structure. The player's exploration path goes south, west, center, north, center, and east. The boss room, serving as the end point of the level, is placed in the east. First off, to be clear, the boss run here is just heading east from the bonfire once the shortcut is open. It's fast, streamlined, and hassle-free. The player then enters from the west, moving from the second floor down to the first floor of the central area. From the central area, you reach the first floor of the northern zone, and then take the second floor back to the central area's second floor to unlock the shortcut. Finally, you head to the eastern zone to fight the boss, completing the playthrough of the entire level. The whole experience is incredibly smooth. Did you guys enjoy these two cathedral levels? With that, I'll see you in the next video. Actually, I ultimately still try to tweak the level design a bit. If I didn't change something, it would feel like I hadn't put enough thought into it. So I experimented with placing the boss room directly opposite the bonfire. That changed the progression rhythm to the south, west, center, east, north. The hardest part to tweak is this middle section. You have to ensure the player experiences all the area before reaching the boss room. And you can't destroy the basic structure of each area. Otherwise, it's basically just remaking the game from scratch. I decided to add a ladder in the center, allowing the player to head to the west from the second floor of the central area. With this change, the exploration order of the western zone is reversed. You explore from the second floor down to the first floor and then open the shortcut. Then, I slightly altered the collapsed pillar so the player can't just walk straight into the northern boss room. Alas, I'm really just changing things for the sake of changing them, mostly to force myself deeply analyze the original level's flow. Thank you all for patiently watching until the end. This time, I will really see you in the next one. Bye.